let's talk about that other Los Angeles team, that team with just two, top 5 NBA players. The Los Angeles Lakers, they bring in Anthony Davis. They signed DeMarcus Cousins, though he will not play for them. They bring in Danny Green, Avery Bradley, Quinn Cook, Troy Daniels, Jared Dudley, and Greg Crone favorite, Kostas Antetokounmpo. A lot of money put on Dayton when Kostas Antetokounmpo was a member of those Dayton Flyers, apparently. I'll never let him forget that. They also draft Talon Horton-Tucker. They lose Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Tyson Chandler, Mo Wagner, Isaac Bonga, Jamario Jones, Mike Muscala, and Reggie Bullock. Give me your thoughts on the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's a very oddly conceived team. I love the addition of Danny Green, of all those guys that they had. I mean, obviously Anthony Davis is Anthony Davis, but I like Danny Green as a really good glue guy and a guy that can, ultimately, if you're assuming this ends with a Clippers-Lakers series at some point, I don't know if it's the conference finals or not, but Danny Green's a type of floor spreading player that can help you, mitigate the Leonard and George being thrown at LeBron situation. But I mean, I don't know how you look at this team and don't think it's weirdly put together, and that they're more. Even though George and Kawhi have had more history with injuries, I worry about LeBron and Anthony Davis a lot and the type of load they're going to put on those two guys this year.
Well, I feel like all we talk about with any LeBron James team is weirdly constructed.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, because he in and of himself is such a tough player, but I've read a lot about how Anthony Davis is maybe the perfect player to play with LeBron. I just don't buy that. I don't think that that's the guy that I'd want. I think, a shooting player that can take the pressure off of him with the ball would be just completely ideal. But, Anthony Davis, he can shoot a little bit for his size, certainly, but he's just not that guy. He's not ball dominant. And I think that it's going to be maybe defensively, but offensively, I think it's going to be a challenge.
Well, and I think the issue that comes along with Anthony Davis is he doesn't want to be a center. And in today's NBA, he should be a center. So that forces the Lakers into weird lineups with JaVale McGee as their starting center, despite the fact that he's probably the 11th best player on the team.
Yeah, I know it for sure. I mean, if Anthony Davis just sort of took his medicine and you can roll out a lineup of, LeBron, let's say KCP or Avery Bradley and Danny Green and Kuzma and Davis. I think that gets the job done for sure, and that's much better than having JaVale and with Davis at the floor.